우와. 이거. 뭐.
monkey and a coconut tree. You know I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, oh boy, she's my gal. She asks me when I say let's go out dancing. Your place or mine, don't waste my time with phone dancing. She's wild, she's funny, doesn't care about clothes or money. She just cares for me, she's all I need, she's my gal. Plays it coy, my bundle of joy. You do what I'm dreaming of. I'm overjoyed, big boy. He's my man.
よし、着いた。